You know what's crazy about investing? We all know that we need to do it, especially with inflation eating away at our savings day after day. But every time you're about to hit that invest button, those doubts tend to creep in. What if the market crashes tomorrow? What if I need this money next month? Maybe I should wait for a better time. And that's exactly why most people's investment accounts look like a game of stop and start. One month, they're investing regularly, and the next month, they're sitting on the sidelines waiting for the perfect moment, with inflation silently chipping away at all of their savings. But here's the thing, it's not your fault. When you're manually making investment decisions, you're basically fighting against your own psychology every single time. It's exhausting, and it's costing you money. Want to know how you can stop second guessing every investment and start consistently investing hundreds or even thousands of dollars every single month, regardless of what the market's doing? Well, the key is to stop relying on willpower and emotion. Instead, you need to build a system that makes the right decisions automatically. And I'm about to show you exactly how to do just that. In this video, you'll discover the real reason that most people fail at investing consistently. And no, it's not about having more money or knowledge. It's actually something far simpler that nobody talks about. And you're gonna learn the exact system that I use to invest thousands of dollars every single month, completely hands-free. Before I show you how to automate your investments, there's something crucial that you need to understand about why most people fail to build wealth in the first place. And it might surprise you. You see, most people think that they fail at investing because they don't have enough money. But that's usually not the problem. The real reason, it's actually because they're trying to manually manage all of their investments and sending them money manually every single time. Think about it. Every time you need to make a contribution, your brain has to fight through a whole obstacle course of emotions and decisions. Should I max out my Roth IRA first? What if I need this money before retirement? Maybe I should wait until after I pay my bills this month. And I already contributed to my 401k at work. Isn't that enough money? And that's not even counting the times that you just plain forget to make your contributions because life gets busy. Your kids get sick, you have a crazy week at work, and you're just exhausted, and Netflix seems far more important than logging into your investment accounts. The key to building wealth isn't about timing your contributions. It's about staying consistent. And the only reliable way to stay consistent is to remove yourself completely from the equation. Let me show you exactly how to automate your investments so that you never have to think about them again. Now, to automate your investments, we're going to use a tool called Sequence. Think of Sequence like Zapier, but for your money. It lets you create powerful automations and connects all of your different accounts and send money to every single account and goal that you have without you having to do a thing. If you haven't tried Sequence yet, don't worry, because you can get 20% off using the code YouTube20, and it's in the link below. Now, let me show you exactly how to set this thing up. So here I've already connected all of our accounts, a few of our credit cards, checking account, savings account, an investment account, and a Roth IRA. And I've already linked up our income so that we have it coming into the system. Now, here's the step. It's really easy to do. All you need to do to start is you can either automatically start sending money directly to the investment accounts, or what I like to do is actually create a pod. And you might be asking, what's a pod? Pod is just another term for a sub account. It's an account that we open up on your behalf in just a few clicks that allows us to continually route money where we want it to go. And I'll show you exactly why I like to use it. I'm going to create this pod, and we're going to call this our investments. And just like that, we have the account set up. Now, again, this is a bank account with a real routing and a real account number, and here's why it's so valuable for what we want to do. Now what I need to do is I just need to start creating our rules, and I'm going to simply click and drag over to investments. And now I have the option when I'm creating my rule to trigger this every single time money comes in, so every single time I get paid, or on a specific date. Maybe you want to do these things on the first of the month, or the middle of the month, or the end of the month. You can trigger it any type of date that you want. I like to use trigger by incoming funds so that people get in the habit of saving on a consistent basis every single time they get paid. So we're going to trigger by incoming funds, and now we have all sorts of options. And here's what you like to do. I like to transfer a fixed amount because a lot of people don't know how much they can start setting aside. And so maybe you know that you can set aside 15 or 20%, but in all reality, that's probably not the case for many people. So I like to start with transferring a fixed amount. And then all we need to do is determine, based on our budget, how much we want to start setting aside. And maybe you say, I hate budgeting. That's all right. Do the reverse budgeting process. All that means is simply start with something small, try it out for a month, And if you didn't feel any pinch on your wallet on your typical spending, then the next month we increase it. So let's say right now we're going to start with $100 every single time we get paid. All I need to do is put in $100 is going to the investment account. And then I'm going to create one more rule where 100% of the remainder goes to our personal checking account. Save and I'm done. All that means is every single time I'm getting paid, $100 is going to my investment account and everything else is going to the personal checking to pay for bills, day-to-day living, you name it. Now here's the next step. Because we created this account and it's not actually our investment account, but instead a sub account that allows us to send money wherever we want, now I can start to create some rules to send it both to our brokerage account as well as our Roth IRA. So I'm going to click and drag a rule. And here, let's try the trigger by date. And we're going to do this. We can do it daily, monthly, weekly, bi-weekly, you name it. I'm just going to do it monthly. In this case, we're going to do 50% to our investment account. And I'm going to add one more account, our other IRA. And here, I'm going to transfer a percentage of the balance. 50% is going to be going to our investment account and the other 50% to our Roth IRA. Now I just need to pick a day and I can pick any day of the month, even the last day of the month. So when I click save, now it's all set up. Just like that, we have an automated system that allows us to have $100 a month splitting into our two different accounts, our Roth IRA and our brokerage account, as well as the remainder of the money going into our personal checking account. And just like that, in a few minutes, we've automated our process of investing $100 a month, splitting it between both an investment account and our Roth IRA, while all of the remaining money goes to our checking account to pay for our day-to-day living. The last thing you want to do is have to be forced to pull money out of your investment accounts just to cover an emergency. And that's why we use an emergency fund for so many people. And if you don't have one yet, you really need to get this set up. So click this video right here and I'll show you exactly how to automate the entire process of creating and setting up your emergency fund in only a few minutes using Sequence.